Hello, everyone. This is James, the director for Reign Series 3, the final season of Reign. Welcome to an April update regarding the show, what's going on with the show, the current update status of the show, everything about the show. So, where to begin? Man. So, Reign Series 3 has been kind of in pre-production hell. But I believe we're finally getting somewhere, which is good. I've made this trailer that I showcased about a month ago, and it was a promotion trailer in the act of an anime opening. It's not the official opening for the show, that's been already made, but it was a promo trailer, but it was inspired through anime openings, like in Japan, how they have like a long 2-minute opening, and then they have like text, and they have stuff from the show playing in the opening. But it's kind of twisted in a way to make it fit the opening, but not necessarily going to happen in the show directly. But it was just a nice little opening that I created and I had fun with that I did finish. But it's on hold because there is a lot of visual effects that I wanted to do that I am not up to par with. I can't do it, and I've been looking for a visual effects person to help me with that. And I had one, but unfortunately, life got in the way, and they had to go off and do their life. It's not an issue, I'm not going to sit here and mope and complain because I've gone through worse. I've lost voice actors, I've pissed off a lot of people, gone into fights, delay. Sadly, I'm used to this kind of stuff, which is not necessarily a good thing, but I guess it is a good thing because, a couple years ago if this happened I'd be bitching, but now, I'm so used to it that it's normal to me. Or not normal, I'm just used to it, so I kind of blow it off like it's nothing, even though it is a big deal to lose somebody. But I'm currently looking for a new visual effects artist. Hopefully that will end shortly. Just before the one I had before left, he recommended me to somebody, so hopefully he can come through. But life gets in the way, and like life got in the way with me. I'm now having 4 days off. I'm off for 4 days. I was working at my job at Best Buy for a good 5 days straight, and the following week I'm actually doing 35 hours, which is pretty nuts because the previous week before I was doing like 20 something hours. Now they just kicked it up an extra 15, which is not a big issue because more hours equals more money, which everyone likes money, but the only issue is that with me working more, it's less time to work on Reign. I actually took a week off from Reign. I got away from it for a while. I played Deus Ex Human Revolution for the 7th time. I beat the director's cut. I didn't do a walkthrough on it because I'm a lazy SOB, but I don't know, man. I mean, I'm off for these 4 days, and I do want to get a lot of progression done on the first segment. I think what I've learned from this season is that it's going to be a slow burn, which means that there's so many people working on this show, there's so many new characters, there's so many characters themselves in Reign Series 3, but it all does work. I've written the first episode, I see where I want this show to go, and it will work, and I know it can, but it's going to take a while because, like even myself being caught up in work all the time, all the other voice actors in the show, they have lives. They're not 100% dedicated to Reign. Back when I was making Series 1 and 2, it was so much easier because back then people were free. But now as we get older, we age, we have lives, we have responsibilities. It's a lot harder to get everyone back, and do this season. But I truly believe that we can get this season out. It's just going to take some time. And I'm going to be doing Reign Series 3 in a different way. I'll be pretty much writing an episode, creating it, and then releasing it. So there won't be a set schedule. I said I wanted Reign to come out in 2014, and I still believe it will come out in 2014, hands down. Not sure if it will be concluded in 2014 because there is 18 episodes. There's a lot of time to ask for from people. But one of the great things about being the director of this incredible show is that being behind the scenes, and even though even though I have to wait, because sometimes I gotta wait for people to send me lines, sometimes I gotta wait for me to stop being lazy, In this case, like I said, I have 4 days coming up that I really want to dedicate all that time to Rain. But of course, I got to do other things in those 4 days, like take care of my dogs, um, do homework for my college, go to the gym. I got other real world life. Not saying those are so important. Well, actually, the homework for my school is important. But I'm not saying, going to the gym or take care of my dogs is also important. My mom actually went to Florida. My dad is away at the moment, so I'm home alone, and I gotta be a man and be an adult. I'm almost 21, and this is the real world. Quoting One Piece, this is the new world. But I do want to make a lot of progression on Rain, and like I said, being behind the scenes, the public doesn't know this. Like, all you guys see is just little minor updates. You don't see the full scope of things, and I wish I could show you that. But I'm a huge believer in spoilers. I hate spoiling things for people, and I could easily just tell you everything about Rain. I could write a freaking book about Series 3 and not even make the show, but I want to make the show, and I want to show it visually. I don't want to show it verbally or in script. I want to show it where people can see it, and it's already finished in my head. I just got to get it out officially to the real world. But again, being the director, looking at this entire show, by the way, everyone's been casted. All the characters have finally been casted, which is great. There were a lot of new female roles, and it took me forever to find good female roles, good female voice actresses that I thought could fit these characters. I finally have found every character for this show. There have been a lot of recasts for older characters, but at this point, every character has been casted. I think there's like over 20 characters in the show, both old and new. So, but again, being behind the scenes, I get to see just the diversity, the amount of talent, the amount of dedication, just the amazing, beautiful, just such a beautiful thing to witness. Like like I said, everyone has lives. We're all busy, but when I finally get the chance to put all the pieces together, put all the voice actors to the characters in the show, have them interact in a scene, when that is actually happening, it's amazing to watch. It does take time, and it does take a while to get there, but once you're there, it's just amazing. And that's what it's all about when it comes to making anything. I'm a film major in college, and that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. It's just make stories. I want to interact with actors or voice actors, and I want to just tell a story. And Machinima has been it's been my stepping stone into that world, and I'm very grateful that I experienced this. I'm very grateful that I've made Machinima in the past, both good and bad. I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm putting everything that I've learned into Rain Series 3, and then afterwards Inheritor. And I don't want to dwell on Machinima for too long, because I do feel like I am outgrowing the medium. I could be 30 and still making this stuff, but I do want to move on to other things post Rain and Inheritor. But I got to get there first in order for me to, move on to other things. And I'll always carry the idea of Rain and Inheritor. Not saying I'll completely be done with these shows once I finish their Machinima counterparts or formats. But I do think I'm ready for new experiences, new stories that don't involve Rain or Inheritor, new things. But it started with these guys, and it's going to end with these guys, and I am not going back on my word. I will finish Rain Series 3, and I will finish Inheritor. It's just going to be a slow burn, because we all have lives get in the way, kids, college. I don't have kids, but some of my voice actors do have kids. So April update. This is no April Fool's BS. This is just an update saying, I'm not dead, you're not alone. Rain Series 3 exists, and hopefully within these 4 upcoming days, I will have enough time to make some significant progress. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient. Don't forget, you're waiting, so am I, Anyway, hopefully we can get some progress done this week. I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks so much.